everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. It is time to get into the challenge All Stars 2 review. Yesterday's episode, I want to say that was episode 4. My personal title for the episode is, how does the saying go? You don't have to get ready if you stay ready. Shout out to Ayanna. Ayanna is the character, cast, mate, whatever you want to call it. Hey, Eric, I see you in the chat. That is taking me on a roller coaster ride. Like, hey, Michelle, I see you out in the chat. Ayanna, episode 1, I was in love. I was here for her. Last week, she had me rolling my eyes. And then last night, I was like, where has she been? Why did she take such a long break? I still think she got a touch of crazy, but to be a reality star, you need a touch of crazy. But let's get into the episode. Overall, I think I say it every week. The Challenge All Stars 2 is giving me everything, giving me life, everything I look for in a regular season of the Challenge All Stars 2. I'm throwing my blanket to the side because it's kind of hot up here. Hey, Zuda, I see you in the chat. All Stars 2 is giving me the life that I need. I need the people who want to be regular contestants on a normal season of the challenge. I need you all to watch All Stars 2 and play like that. Get you some game because these people are playing the game. So, again, I didn't take notes. I hope my friend Miguel come on the live. Miguel always have all the notes for me. But anyway, I recall the beginning of the episode, everybody's celebrating. And Kahada and MJ want to solidify an alliance with Darrell. I guess the way I'm seeing the way the house is shaping out, because I love a split house. I hate when everybody want to work with everybody. It's looking like the people who are more old school, who have maybe done more challenges together, are working like the Darrells, Derek K, Brad, Kahada, MJ. They're a solid with Jody, Janelle. I forgot what other females they got on their side. But and then it's the rest of the house. This is what needed to happen on this season of the challenge. When you recognize you're just the rest of the house, you aren't in the big power alliance, and you notice the rest of the house have the numbers, you band together to get the powerful people out. Now, don't mess with Darrell. I don't mind y'all getting out Derek. I don't mind y'all taking shots at Brad. I don't care nothing about MJ or Kahada. But leave Darrell alone. He the only one in the Power Alliance I'm really rooting for. But I like that. I saw that. I like that Nehemiah, Tech, Steve, everybody sat back and was like, they gonna steamroll the house. If we sitting up trying to be their friends, why don't we just be friends with each other? That's great gameplay. It was a lot of great game moves that went down tonight. Now, Zuda, you said something about All Stars 3 is what, the Challenge 34 plus should be. I can't remember back what was 34, but the challenge has sucked for a while. At least 37, 36, 35. 37, 36, 35. Right. Let's keep Darrell safe. We don't mind y'all taking shots at the other big dogs, but leave Darrell alone. He doesn't do anything. He just minding his business. See, let's go a little bit back before we go forward. If Darrell would have done a little bit last week to get Steve in the elimination and instead of letting Tina steamroll him, he might have could have saved his friends Derek this week. But oh no, you let Tina bury the pieces in the sand and Darrell should have spoke up then. Like Darrell plays like CT, as long as it's not me, ain't nobody coming for me because they can't beat me. Darrell plays that type of game. I need him to actually play the game. He could have did more last week and look at your Lions this week. But let's move on. Let's move on. Derek's face was cracked. We're gonna get to that face crack at the end because I like Derek. Like, I don't mind the OGs, like the Dereks and the Darrells. I like Derek. I really do. I didn't like him and Nehemiah's energy. Like, somebody, y'all get in the chat and let me know what was up. Because I did think, I remember what happened last season. Derek voted Nehemiah in, whatever. But a lot of people voted for Nehemiah last season. It wasn't just Derek. And it's a part of the game. I don't understand why their beef is so strong. It was like this episode, it was damn near like they were going to fight. And it's like they were real aggressive. Like, do you think Derek and Nehemiah were playing the beef up for the cameras? Or is this like really real? Like, if they ever have an All-Stars rivals, they partners. If next season is All-Star rivals, they're partners. Michelle, I agree, but I love Darrell, but he rarely plays a lot of strike. You can't, like, I want to see the strategy. You just can't come on my TV thinking ain't nobody gonna touch me, because you got touched by Corey one season. Corey touched you. So you need to have strategy. That's definitely true. He should have pulled the first shot, but he probably wasn't expecting it. He probably didn't want to start a war, I guess. I think Darrell just let Tina take over, so he didn't want any blood on his hands. But now you're down an alliance member. Eric, you think the beef is real, but what is the beef? Like, are they really that beefed out because Derek voted Nehemiah in last season and Nehemiah couldn't beat Hisela and Eric in a climate challenge? Like, Nehemiah, that looked like your fault to me. Y'all agree? It looked like your fault. You couldn't beat Eric, who is 3 times your size, and Hisela, who damn near broke her knee climbing up a pole in a climate challenge. You and Kendall, who's supposed to be the strongest female of the season last season. But we ain't gonna go backwards. That Derek Nehemiah thing is just kind of weird. Right, Zuda? You feeling me? Like, it just seemed like they playing this up for the cameras. And they might dislike each other, but I don't think they hate each other the way they're showing it. Nehemiah playing the game like his boy Wes does. Wes and Nehemiah are friends. I can see Nehemiah played the hell out of this game last night. Nehemiah, LT, Tech, Steve, Melinda, Casey, they played the hell out of the game last night. And I want to hurry up and get to it. I'm going to get back to the comments in a second. Let's move forward to the daily challenge. I done forgot what the damn daily challenge was. They was doing something, y'all. This is the issue with me not taking notes. I get so hyped up in what I'm talking about. I don't forgot what the daily challenge was. Trivia. Hey, Charles. I see you out there. Trivia. This the kind of trivia I like. I like this kind of trivia because it wasn't just, I need to create a game like this for my holiday party. Yes. Thinking cap. And since Charles reminded me, when we get together with the trio, this might be something I put together for the trio when we play games the next time. I like this kind of trivia where you just have a question at hand with multiple answers and you got to keep going down the line until somebody fall out. And this trivia was cold-blooded. You didn't get 1 X, you didn't get 2 X. As soon as you messed up, you was gone. Now, Katie didn't participate. I'm going to say this to Katie, and I'm going to say it to you one time. Girl, don't come back. Don't come back, Katie. Every season there is heights over water, heights where it looked like you zip lining, heights where it looked like you bungee jumping. Katie, if you are deathly afraid to participate, stay your ass at home. Stay your ass at home. It was cute to see you come back, hey Katie girl, but all this, you scared to participate, and that goes out to anybody scared to participate. If you don't want to participate, you know what the challenge is about. Stay at home. And then you have the audacity to not participate, but then get mad at who you got to face in elimination. Like, you want to determine that you get a so-called layup when, Katie, let's be factual, you are the layup of the season. Even if they would have put Jasmine or Janae down there, you ain't guaranteed to beat them. So, Katie, just stay at home, stay with your babies, watch it on Amazon Prime like everybody else, and let's be done. Because my eyes were rolling. I'm like, I understand the panic attack, but don't show up. We ain't got time to see your panic attack every season. Now, the trivia, I liked how the men's alliance were the final three on the men's side. I believe it came down to LT, Tech, and Steve. So I knew it was gonna be good when it came down to them. And then for the ladies, it was between Janae and Casey. And they had to talk about these damn Harry Potter books. Let me tell you, I would have been the first one out. I didn't even know Harry Potter had 10, 12 books. I didn't even know they had 10, 12 trilogies on my TV screen. I couldn't tell you shit about Harry Potter, but that his name is Harry Potter. And that's it. That's it. So I was amazed that they knew all of that, but good job, ladies. And I was happy to see the strong people drop. That drop looked like it was painful, like in the crotch area with that harness, especially for the men. You said it was 7 books, but they gave about 12 answers. How they had so many answers and it was only 7 books? I don't know. But this is the kind of trivia I like. I'm definitely going to spin this into my holiday party idea and also into our games next week for the trio. Charles, go ahead and get your thinking cap on, because we're gonna play this kind of trivia next week. So we have Casey and Steve. What do they call the winners this season? Is it the winner circle? I know it's not the tribunal, but whatever it's called, they won. And they in charge of voting in the 4 people. Let me go through these comments real quick, and then we're going to talk about how amazing Nehemiah came up with this strategy. That's why I was saying when she revealed last season, like she quit last season. She was blindsided and she couldn't even beat Ayanna. Y'all said she thought she could beat Ayanna. I don't think any lady want to see Ayanna in the proving ground, the rink, whatever they call it. But let's get to the strategy at hand. Charles, we already spoke that All Stars is way better than the regular season. Way better, because these people know how to play the game. And these people here for the money. Like, once you get to be about my age, you ain't got time to be playing around for Instagram likes and stuff like that. You here for the money. You got a mortgage, a car note. You want the cash. So Katie's still scared Katie's still scared while Casey stepped up to face her fears. Casey did do a good job. I was expecting Casey to quit too. I was happy that Casey won. Like, she overcame her fears and won. But let's get back to the strategy. Nehemiah put on his thinking cap, something that Tina and Darrell could not do last week. Because, see, if y'all would have thought of this strategy last week, Darrell, I'm going to read you a little bit, but I still want you to be safe. You could have had Tech name be on the board. But no, you put Tech on the board, let Nehemiah save Tech, and then you had to put your alliance up on the board because you played in the sand. Nehemiah said, hold up. We're going to go ahead and put Jody and Kahutta name on the board so all they can do is save themselves. And once they save themselves, we're going to go ahead and throw up Derek. And then we're going to throw up Kendall so Kendall can't vote for the other person because Kendall like Derek. I said, amazing strategy. Amazing strategy. Because I didn't even know you could do that. Like, I didn't even know. And to me, the life shield is about to be a womp womp because every week people just gonna nominate the two people with the life shield so they can't save their real targets. But I'm happy Nehemiah was the one who thought of it. Like, we ain't about to let them save Derek. We gonna go ahead and they're gonna have to burn these life shields, and it is what it is. So pretty much, instead of calling it life shields, let's just say if you win elimination, you safe. You can't get in elimination 2 weeks in a row because you ain't gonna be able to save your friends no more. I agree. Zuda, Nehemiah came up with the master strategy of the season. Nehemiah just killed the life shield for the whole season. Forget save a friend. All you can do is save yourself. So it ain't no going in elimination back to back, but you ain't about to save yourself and a friend anymore. And Darrell, you should have thought of that last week. So look at Charles in the comments. Don't give Nehemiah too much. He is trash. This week, I'm going to give Nehemiah his flowers because he played a great game this week. And I like him. What's trash about Nehemiah? And it couldn't have been that obvious of a move, Charles. They didn't do it last week. They didn't think of it last week. They go ahead and put Tech on the board, and they let Nehemiah save Tech and save himself. And then he shot himself in the foot and put his two roommates in elimination last week because it wasn't that obvious. It's obvious now that Nehemiah said it. So I'm going to give Nehemiah his credit, and I'm going to give him the credit for pulling the outsiders together. And I'm not going to look at the comments because Charles will get on my nerve. I'm putting Eric comment up. Darrell ain't think of it. Darrell didn't think of it. Casey act like it was a genius idea. It was a good idea because hell, they never explained the life shields. So we didn't really know what they did. And like after the first episode, I had a lot of questions about the life shield. And Nehemiah just figured out the cheat code. It ain't no more life shields. So he broke it. Now all you do is save yourself unless you want to be Zach and Amanda and risk your game for your friend. But who want to do that? So people gonna be using them life shields on themselves. And I thought it was amazing strategy. But let's see. I mean, let's give the man his kudos though, because this is the first time anyone has done it, and the life shields has been in 10 or so seasons. I agree. I think making people flush their idols and advantages, etc., is old. Charles, you just want to call Nehemiah trash. Get in the comment. I agree with Michelle. Why is he trash? What makes him trash, Charles? Because Nehemiah to me is a good competitor. He's likable. It's obvious they want him to kind of be the face of All Stars too, because he got to do the bananas toast at the beginning of the season. So I like Nehemiah. I like him. But Nehemiah's ass is on the line because that other alliance is going to look at him as the ringleader, and they're going to keep voting him in. So your side of the house needs to keep winning. Darrell needs to rely on more than just being strong. I love to see him do more. I agree. I would love to see him do a game move and not just be like, I'm Darrell. I won 6, however many he won in a row, and that's it. But let's get to the I need to take notes. I don't know what they call the meeting in the circle when they put the names on the board. But let's get to that. So Casey and Steve put the names on the board. They go ahead and put Jody and Kahutta up there with Tyler and Kendall. Now, I guess Tyler is more cool with the Darrell side of the house. But I can see Tyler going anyway. Like, to me, Tyler plays for himself. But they had the numbers. to get Derek in. So Jody, the first crack face was Jody's. She was like, oh, okay, I see what y'all doing. We're going to go ahead and save ourselves. Who you going to put on the board? And Jody knew Derek was coming. So they went ahead and put Derek and Ayanna up there. Now, like, I guess they didn't want, I understand Casey. Casey is like, we making this big move to put Derek in, and Casey was on board. But Casey was not on board with saving, what's her name? Katie. And Casey was like, I'm not just going to put in Jasmine or Janae to save Katie. Hell, if we doing it, we doing it. And so she put Ayanna up there. And that was, they trying to get the least amount of blood on their hands. So it's like, well, Ayanna technically got the second wrong answer. So she up there. I guess. I don't care. What y'all saying about Cam? He needs to keep the mentality of Cam right. Everyone is untouchable till you get touched. Right. And I think it would make Darrell more entertaining to watch because he just sits in the background. You forget he on the show until the final come around, and he's sitting up in the final. He kind of he likes CT to me, and I just don't like those type of gameplays. I feel like now he's gonna have to step it up because this not the season to play in the background. Like, Darrell, you're gonna have to make a move. But let's get to the vote. So we have to vote. Everybody want to know why they were nominated. And I like that Casey and Steve were factual. They stood in their truth. Like, Kendall, we nominated you because you were going to be a vote for Derek. And then here come Ayanna was like, you ain't even got to explain. Let me go ahead and take this shirt off. I'm ready. We can go to elimination right now. It ain't nothing but a thing. It ain't nothing but a thing. And I was like, look at, I love Ayanna. Like, she is reality gold. Reality gold. I like her. She was like, you ain't even got to tell me why you put me in. I already got my uniform on. So if I'm in, I'm in. Let's go. I like the energy. I just like the energy. I hate the people that are scared of elimination. That's why I like the skulls. Like, everybody got to see elimination to go to TJ's final. So I wish they would bring the skulls back in some kind of way. But this ain't got nothing to do with the skulls. Let's keep moving. We get over to Derek, and this is Derek's face crack. He said, it's amazing how you all burned my life shields. And Casey was like, oh, I thought those were Kahuta's and Casey's life shields, not yours. And I said, Casey, you better read his ass. You better let him know that wasn't your life shield. You ain't been in no elimination to earn a life shield. So Derek piped down. Derek was doing way too much. And I forgot this moment. If Nehemiah would have punched the shit out of, not Darrell, what's his name? Derek, for barking in his face, like, what's up? I wouldn't have been mad at it. And he shouldn't have not have been sent home. How dare you feel so entitled that, like, bitch, if you don't get the fuck out of my face, I don't like that. That moment of television didn't sit well with me. And Derek, I like you, but no, sir, you ain't gonna bark in my face. Cause to me, that's you asking me what's up. How did y'all feel about that moment? Because that moment really pissed me off. This is back when they first revealed the names on the board before the votes. And he gonna go bark in Nehemiah's face. That's why I'm like, are they putting on for TV? Because I don't understand why the beef is that real, especially when Nehemiah wasn't even in the winner's circle to put your name on the board. So let's see what they're saying. I feel like Ayanna will be the player that everyone leans to so they can get their threats out. They're going to keep voting her in because once you already, Ayanna has already proven that she don't care about being voted in. She feel like she can take out anybody. And at this point, the way she did that damn puzzle, I feel like she can take out about anybody. And I agree. People are going to keep voting her in because she's not going to come back angry or vengeful. She's going to be taking her uniform off. And she probably will go in every other week until she go home. I love Ayanna too. That was so funny when Ayanna was sleeping in her uniform. I don't remember that season, but I'm happy they put up the clip. Michelle, I'm tired of playing that clip every episode. Okay. Like she waited 18 years to play again is showing in the best way. I agree. Like she's showing that she here to compete and she want the money. And she not, maybe Ayanna doesn't have, I don't want to say the mental strategy, but just the strategy side. Like maybe she doesn't have the social strategy down pat, but she definitely has the physical, like, I'm here to get dirty. I'm here to compete. Maybe if she comes back for season 3 or another season, she might be more social because she might make more friends that are currently in the All Stars realm. Yes, he put that Derek needs to be put in his face. Casey checked him real quick and I was here for it. I usually root for Derek, but his ego was a turn. I agree, Charles. Like, his ego turned me off this season. Next season must be a Rivals. It has to be a Rivals season, and they playing this up for the cameras because I can't think of anything else. Everybody talking about his ego. He was out of order for barking his face. That was provoking. Agreed. Angie skipped my comment about Nehemiah only calling out the gays. Where did you say that, Charles? I didn't even see that comment. I didn't mean to skip it. Let me look. I don't even see that comment. Put it back up there because I don't even see you said that. But Charles, I don't. When Nehemiah gave his reasons last week or the first week of wanting Ryan and Derek C, I didn't see it the same way you saw it. I understand how it looks, but I really felt like he picked Ryan because he beat Ryan before in the past, and anybody would. Like, everybody was like, I beat Ryan before and I beat him again. And then 2, Derek C is perceived as the smallest person in the house. So I don't like his energy. I understand I want to stay in the house. So if I want to throw in the layups, the smallest people, I understand that strategy. But when you have Ayanna week after week pulling her uniform off, ready to go in, don't care who you put against her, I like people with that energy better. So I understand where you're coming from, Charles. I didn't mean to skip your comment about that. I didn't see it. But I also just don't see that in Nehemiah yet. Not yet. But I'm going to keep my eye on it. This whole season, Derek rubs me the wrong way with his I don't even know what to call it with Nehemiah. Right. But at least now, Derek is gone. So we don't have to worry about him. You said Kahutta is the smallest man there. Kahutta is the smallest man there, but Kahutta has been tried and proved. Kahutta has won many eliminations. We know he's not a layup. Derek C hasn't won anything. Okay, I'm not going to say the smallest, but I'm going to say the 2 layups. In my casting special, I said Ryan and Derek C were the bottom. They were at the bottom of my list. They were the 2 layups of the season. So I'm going to keep my eye on it, Charles. I understand your point of view, but I don't know. I don't think it was because they're gay, just perceived as smaller. And Derek C and Ryan aren't tried and true. When they go into elimination, they lose. So Kahutta is a winner. You can't respect him as a true competitor for it. I agree. I agree. Like, it's totally different. You can't have Ayanna energy on the girl side and then Nehemiah energy on the other. It does look a little wimpy-ish. It's like, okay, Nehemiah, if you've been in big and bad, you could be anybody. But we've seen layups win. Like, you can't always go by the optics because, again, last season, if we go by the optics, Nehemiah and Kendall should have beat Eric and Priscilla in a climbing challenge, but they didn't. So putting yourself in against who you perceive as a layup doesn't always work out anyway. But let's go back at it. So the votes come out. Everybody vote for Ayanna because she wants the smoke. And the votes shook out how they thought. Majority went for Derek, and Tyler got a couple. I was excited to see it because I forgot to say Brad, y'all watched, but Brad lost for the men. So I was like, this elimination is going to be good. Now let's get to the elimination challenge. Let me see. Honestly, I really do like everyone left. Maybe not Steve. Why don't you like Steve, Zuda? I thought this was a great week for Steve. He proved that he's here to play the game and he's not scared to make a move. Steve is doing everything we wanted the rookies, because technically they're looking at Steve like a rookie. He doesn't have any friends here. He hasn't been on the show in many, many, many seasons. So Steve is doing what the rookies over on 37 should have done. I'm in a position of power. Let me make a move. So I respect Steve for making the move. And that's that. These people are older and ain't wanting to get, and they want to get cast again like main cast, so they go all out. I think you're saying they're older and they want to be repeat cast members, so they're going out. I don't know. Derek doesn't need to do that. To me, the only one that's performing is Derek. I don't understand his rage against Nehemiah. But Derek is a shoe-in to get cast again. He's a true all-star. So, let's get into elimination. The elimination I didn't like so much. It was carrying sandbags. I want to say, was it 1,000 pounds, however many pounds it was in sandbags, back and forth up a ramp to reveal one of them Tetris, Rubik's Cube, put all the colors in one row type of puzzles. It seemed like everybody understood how to do the puzzle. It was pretty much, if you could carry those sandbags the fastest and get a little bit of a lead, you won. And that's what happened with Ayanna. She smoked Katie in the sandbag portion of the challenge. And Ayanna was like, I already know how to do this puzzle, bet, and she won. Then we have Brad versus Derek. It just wasn't exciting to watch them run back and forth with sandbags, but why didn't anyone carry 2 bags at once? Maybe they couldn't. Like, Katie was struggling to carry the one. So maybe the ladies probably could only carry one. I agree, Derek and Brad, it probably was a rule, because Derek and Brad probably could have carried 2 at a time. And Brad pulled it off. Did y'all like Nehemiah's bearded weave to look like Brad's? And why are Brad and Nehemiah brothers? They spent this week somewhere and they're such good friends. But when you look at the alliance, Brad is more on the Darrell, Derek, Tyler, MJ, Kahutta side. So it's like, I don't know. I gotta keep watching. It looks like Brad has his hands in all of the pots. Because I feel like if Brad wouldn't have lost, they probably wouldn't have took the shot at Brad. They probably would have put in like Derek and Darrell. But Brad lost. You died with that beard. It was hilarious, but it looked good. It's so much, like, I watched TikTok and all that stuff. Men, y'all got to go on. Y'all can get the same weaves and cover ups for y'all hair that us women can do. So the weave, I've seen men actually plaster their beards on and get them shaved down. Like, it's amazing what they can do with this hair weave nowadays. But you said eliminations have been trashed this season. Tic Tac, right? Tic Tac. I forgot it was Tic Tac Toe last week. It's not. The elimination isn't exciting, but I'm assuming they have to get better as the season goes on. But the people we got to the elimination was exciting. With the beard and him doing the freaky eye thing. I don't remember the freaky eye thing. The shade. It looked better than Brad's beard. I'm personally not a fan. I apologize if you got one of them Brad beards, but I'm not a fan of that. My son is trying to grow his beard out like that, and he's 18, so he's still in the process. And so some pieces of the beard is long, but then it still holds in other. I'm like, just shave it off. But he at college, so I ain't gotta look at it. Let him look however you want to look. But if y'all like them beards, congratulations. That's why everybody's different. I'm personally just not a fan of them. You enjoy them, Charles. That's why everybody is different. Everybody is different. Some people are like, no, Michelle is with me. That's why everybody is different. I just don't. I don't like it. But it is what it is. That was the episode. What else y'all want to talk about? That was a really good episode. Definitely old school challenge. Old school gameplay. A great so-called blindside, a great strategy. The people at the bottom of the house, so-called bottom of the house, won the power position. So it was an all-around great episode of the challenge. And I want to see more of it. I feel like this is going to be a great season. And I'm just hoping that anybody who wants to play the game going forward on MTV, you know, the regular challenge, watch this and learn. Like, you can make a power move. You don't have to kiss the asses of the people you perceive to be in power to make a move in the game. This is why I don't respect Emmy. This is why I don't respect Emmanuel. Why I don't respect Logan. Like, yes, you won 4 eliminations your rookie season. Yes, you were paired up with Katie, not Katie, but what's the child name? Casey, and you won a lot of daily challenges. But you had zero strategy. Zero. And I'm just watching to see what's going to happen next week. I'm here for this cast because all of them who are left is here to play. I think everybody was here to play when they showed up. Last season, I think All Stars, like last season was the test season. It was so many people who showed up and was like, okay, you can vote me in. I'm kind of ready to go. Like Katie. It was a couple of others I can't remember. That girl who was a witch. I don't forgot her name. I don't want to. Was she a witch? But she did something in the jungle with the sunshine. I don't want to disrespect her and call her a witch. But last season it was a lot of people ready to quit. I feel like nobody else this season wants to quit. Like, everybody is here to play. So I agree. These all-star seasons are good. Like Zuda said, I like most of the people, unlike more recent seasons. I think we love all-stars, and I'm only going to speak for myself. I don't know how old everybody is. But when I was growing up in my teens and 20s, these are the people that I watched. These are the people I connected with. And so these are the people I like. These new people are hit or miss. They just want Instagram likes. They just want a little promotion for a workout, exercise, on YouTube. That's what the new people are doing. And they're taking the fun out of the game. So, Eric, I keep saying I'm gonna watch it tonight. My homegirl getting ready to come over here in probably 20 minutes. I got my phone on Do Not Disturb. I gotta learn that. They done sent me something that said they forgiving $80,000 worth of student loans. I need to tap on that. I hope it ain't a scam. But hey, I don't get any amount. You could forgive $2,000. Any amount of student loans I want to be forgiven. But back to what I was saying, that had got me all the way distracted. I'm gonna watch The Real World Homecoming. I've been promising you all a live for The Real World Homecoming on Tammy in this David situation because I do want to see if there's closure. I just haven't watched it yet. I haven't watched it yet. And I'm gonna make my friends sit down and watch it with me tonight. And I probably this is my free weekend. I don't have anything to do this weekend. So look out on Kiss My Cheeks TV. I'm gonna go live either Saturday or Sunday with the review for I think it's 2 episodes now. I'm gonna do both episodes. So it'll be this weekend because the rest of December is going to be hard for weekend reviews because that's when all my holiday stuff is going to start. Michaela, Kels, Corey L are a must for 38. Facts. A few more, but I like those 3 the most. I haven't gotten to seen it so far. Yeah, like Zuda with me, we want to watch it, but we ain't seen it yet. Arissa, that's the girl who was in the forest with the sunshine and stuff. Michelle, you said it's a scam. It's a scam. I don't want to click on it because I don't want nobody to have my personal information, but I do want some student loan forgiveness. But that ain't what this video about. Right, like apparently they need IG models and people from all over the world that we ain't never heard of, that don't speak no English, that ain't watched the damn show. We ain't even watched their season of Survivor or Big Brother because it don't come on our cable networks. Like, I understand you want to branch out and do like a War of the Worlds, whatever, but it's a miss. It's a miss. Like, if we're going to bring in international people, bring Turbo back, bring Georgia and Theo and them back, and bring 1 or 2 at a time. Don't give me 10 new international people that I got to get to know that are cringy. I don't know. Like, no, we're good with real people. Like, right, real people. Because y'all had old girl the other season who was scared to mess up her face. Like, why are you here? Why are you here? It was somebody this season. I don't even remember their name. Somebody is her name Lauren? Like, she wasn't even on the show, but she all in the cast pictures. I'm going to Eric. I haven't gotten around to it yet. Yeah, we gonna watch it. We gonna watch it and have a good time this weekend. I ain't gonna say I promise. Because I hate when people say they promise and then they don't do it because life happens. Life happens. I ain't gonna say I promise, but it's my goal to watch it and review it this weekend. I knew from the start this season was going to be tough with so many rookies we've never heard of. You talking about Challenge 37. We done bared through it. We almost there. I think we only got 2 episodes left. Hey, Marlon. Right, stop bringing in Mrs. with their downhill show. And it seemed very strange because the vets that they have for 37, her name was Gabby. Gabby was the one who was scared to mess up her face. Mm-hmm. A lot of the vets are retiring. Like, Big T has retired, which is good. I ain't gonna go back there. But Corey is taking a break. If Corey takes a break, Nelson needs to go ahead and take him a break. CT is making a movie, so I'm assuming CT won't be back. Please, Lord, let Josh, Casey, and Fessy take a break. It seemed like a lot of Ashley needs to be on the timeout. I I saw a video out there where Ashley said she was explaining why she left the show so early, and I didn't watch it, but I want to watch it so I could do a little quick talk about that because I just want to hear her point of view. Um, most of the people are gonna be on break, so I don't even see who they're gonna cast for season 38. And to me, the only thing that would make all these rookies make sense is just do an all rookie season. So we can get fresh strategy. Like everybody is new to the game, so the strategy will be fresh. And I would even consider Coriel, Michaela, and Kels to still be rookies because hell, they went home 1, 2, 3. So they could still be a rookie and come back. But I ain't no casting director. Okay, we ain't gonna talk about Big T. I don't know why they keep casting the same Big Brother players. I hate it so much. Me too. Like they aren't picking the right Big Brother players. So, but that's it, you guys. This was fun. I can't wait to see what happens next week. I'm about to get off the live because my homegirl is coming over. She wants to get out of her house because she's been recovering, but I ain't gonna tell all her business. So she wants to get out of her house and just a different environment and hang out and things like that. So we're about to hang out and hopefully she could drink some Stella Rose. I don't know if she could even drink alcohol yet, but well, you want to see Shan on the challenge. I don't want to see Shan. I love Shan. I do. Sad to see her voted out. But I don't need Shan over here humdumming her song and making bad moves on the on the challenge. No. I don't want to see nobody. I guess they don't have any other avenues to filter in new people, so I guess they gotta venture out to Survivor, Big Brother, Love is Blind. It ain't Love is Blind. What's the name of that show? Love Island. How about just have a new season? I don't know. I don't know where they're gonna pull people from, but the people they pulling ain't it. It ain't it. Prospects for season 38 don't sound good if you list everyone off. Damn, gonna be all Big Brother, right? Because everybody else, I believe most of the vets, like the Coreys and the Nelsons, have seen that Big Brother is taking over the game. They're turning the challenge into a Big Brother mindset where it's a group think. Let's vote with the house. And that's why we hate fucking Big Brother if we're going to be 100%. This is why we hate Big Brother because it's group think. Let's go with the house. Let's pick on this person because they're up this week and we're going to keep targeting this person till they go home. Like, it's boring. And Big Brother ruined the challenge. That's what it was. Well, no. Fessy, Casey, and Josh. They did it because Davon and Jose and Natalie and Paulie weren't doing all that. So it's sad though because literally everyone said how boring it was in the house till Amber came in. Literally, there were 30 people in that house and they were saying how boring it was. Oh, they said the house was boring. I think they said the house was boring because they were on drink tickets and they couldn't get totally blackout drunk like they usually get. Like I wonder how many drink tickets did they get. For somebody like me, I only need about 3 good drinks to be good and have a good night, and maybe 3 good drinks and maybe 2 good shots. So I'm like, how many drinks y'all want to have? Like, I can't drink a whole bottle of liquor. I will be passed out. And I personally don't have fun. Like, I know my limit. Like, this is the good drunk where we're partying, having fun. I can tell when I'm getting ready to have 1 shot or 1 sip of liquor too much where it's about to turn into sick and I've just ruined my night from drinking too much. So I'm like, how much y'all want to drink? I don't know. But it is boring. I mean, imagine being stuck in a house with people you really don't like. You only fake like them for this game. You can't watch TV. You can't really party. You're only partying with these people because of COVID. They can't go out to the nightclubs and bars like they used to. They aren't really able to travel and see the countries like they used to. And so you're stuck in a house with these people being fake. All you have is a pool table and a pool. You can only pay pool so much. Like they don't even get spades or nothing like that. At least if you had a deck of cards, you could play spades. You have no social media, and these people are social media driven people. So they can't get on Instagram, Twitter, and none of that, TikTok. So they're bored. They're bored. Do they even have music? I don't know. Oh, I already talked about that. Michelle, I said I was getting off, and I ain't even get off. Did you see Derek? What do you even say to this? This whoever said that is a troll. Derek F couldn't even win an eeny, meeny, miny, mo, touch your toe, tiger bite it off, however the saying go. He couldn't even win that in the Big Brother house. So how is he going to compete on the challenge? I don't think Derek F could run one half of a house, nevertheless all the way around the house. He couldn't even run half of it without being out of breath. So, he just want to be on to get voted off first. Is that what it is? The fact that that comment just came in and you went, nope. I had just saw it because I'm scrolling through the comments, but really, Marlon, like Derek F. What's the other Derek? I would rather see Derek X. I could see Derek X over Derek F. They would see Derek F and he would instantly go home because nobody want to be his partner. Nobody want him on his team. And in the solo game, he gonna be the first one to lose and be in the first elimination anyway. So he's a waste of a space. I'm skipping over some. Big Brother go to the house and then act like their alliance vote everyone else off. I'm over Big Brother. He follows Tori and a lot of the vets. Are you talking about Derek F? Derek F can follow whoever he want to follow. He couldn't even win. He couldn't win shit in Big Brother. And Big Brother literally is roll a ball in a circle. Whoever get the closest wins. Derek F is an idiot. He's not made for reality TV. Let's move on. The new vets you want to see, Dubai or Dabu, is Polly. I like Polly. I like Turbo. I can't see Jordan and Turbo together. Rogan doesn't bother me, but apparently he did something problematic. Hunter, a lot of y'all don't like Hunter, and I don't know why. But Hunter doesn't bother me. I like Tony. I roll my eyes at Zach, but Zach is a competitor, and Kyle. How is Kyle a new vet? He been on every season. Kyle needs to go take a break and play with his baby. I'm tired of Kyle. He on my fantasy team and does nothing. Cam, Kayla. I would like to see Cam and Kayla come back, and Cara. Melissa, I don't mind Melissa. I like Davon, but Davon quit reality television. And I like Georgia. But I think Georgia also did something problematic that I don't recall. But I think she's on the do not return list. I feel like a lot more All-Stars people are going to come onto the main show now that all these vets are out. Like who? Maybe Nehemiah might want a chance back. But I don't think so. Like they would have, the only way we can correct the challenge is to get the numbers corrected. You would need majority of the people do not have the groupthink that the current cast has. You would need people who are willing to stand up to Fessy, KC, and Josh. And why is Devin even in a power position? Like, Devin is walking around like he's the face of the challenge. Can we please have Bananas come back so Devin can be put back in his place? Like, if it's not a light bright Devin, you suck. I think 2 tickets. Eric, what do you mean about 2 tickets? Everyone, y'all with me? The Black Derek Wright. I'm out of order with my comments. Oh, Georgia did the blackface. I knew she did something, but see, Georgia did the blackface before she was even cast on the challenge, and they knew about it when she was cast the second time. So, just all of a sudden, after the Black Lives Matter, it's no more blackface. Like, miss me with it. Day is gonna be on X on the Beach. Out of all the stuff you want to come back to TV for, you gonna come back for X on the Beach, where that show is known for random hookups, which Devon, I thought you would be over that. Like, you would be beyond that. And airing out your dirty laundry, putting your business in the streets. You really want your exes on TV putting your business in the streets? Why you hooking up with some random person that you're not gonna be with ever again? Devon, you might as well bring your ass on back to the challenge. Stay off of Big Brother, because Big Brother ain't set up for you. But you might as well bring your ass on back to the challenge if you gonna do X on the Beach. I'd rather Devon do something like Love Island, where at least it's some money in the end. Do they win money on X on the Beach? Because I never can finish a whole season. I'll start off watching it and getting into the dirt of it all, but midway through, I'm over it. Do they win money? I'd rather her go on Love Island, where at least she could win some money. If we gonna fake it for love, I don't know. Is this true? I can't say your name, but is this true? I don't know. Well, we know the cast list ain't gonna be like 30 people. It's not. I hope it's not. They need to go back down to 24. 30 some people too many. Right, I thought she was done. Michelle, you gonna watch Devon on X on the Beach? It must be true, because y'all saying y'all can't wait for it to air. I can't imagine. I thought Devon was, I don't want to say better, because ain't nobody better than nobody else, but I thought she was above X on the Beach. Like, to me, X on the Beach is where the reality stars, kind of like how when they go to marriage boot camp. Like, I just want to get my face back out there and do some fake shit. I would have rather her just come back to the challenge. Because, I mean, why are you done with the challenge? You've done good. Every time she's been on, she's done good. Like, you haven't won, but a lot of people haven't won. At least you made it further than a lot of people. No one from All Stars is coming to the main show. Why would they do that? It's double filming time for the same amount of money. And I thought All Stars was a shorter filming time. Like, they were only out there 2.5 weeks or a couple of weeks, where the challenge, they're out there for a couple of months. Her ex is Jamar from BB Canada. And see, I don't even know who he is because I don't watch TV if I got to go on the app or on a link. If I can't get it on my Fire Stick or my Direct TV, I'm not watching it. So I don't even know who Jamar is. Is he cute? I just can't imagine Devon doing it. Like, X on the Beach is so, it's, all they do is hook up, argue, tell all your business. I just can't imagine her doing this. But it is, she doing it. Devon does way better on the chalk then BB, she needs to realize that. What's the chalk? Or do you mean the talk? Has she been on the talk? Maybe Davon would be a great talk show host. Like, I like Davon, but I don't recall X on the Beach being a good look for anybody. But that's just me. It's just not my cup of tea. The new season is airing soon. Oh, you were talking about drinking in the house. Okay. It is true. Y'all done blew my mind. Because I don't want to say self-righteous, but she was like, I guess that was Bailey. That was Bailey who said she was done with reality TV. But I thought Davon said she was done with it too. So for her to come back to X on the Beach, I'm like, you couldn't get no other job? Maybe she'll be back on the challenge. Like, if you can do X on the Beach, you can do the challenge. If you're going to put your business out on the street like that, you might as well come on and do the challenge. You going to watch it, Michelle? I might watch it. If Davon going to be on it, I'm going to watch it, and I'm going to review the first episode. I'm going to review the episode when Davon spilled all of her tea. When they put her in that little secret room with the box or with the videos, and they be spilling everybody's business, I'm gonna review that episode. She the only black girl, which means she ain't gonna have no. I'm over it. I don't want to see it now. How Davon isn't known, and I don't know Davon from a can of paint, but I would assume that she's not the black girl that wants to date outside of her race. Now, like I said, I don't know Davon. She just comes off to me with the I want to date a black man. So if she the only black girl there, who's she gonna date? Because I thought the premise of the show was to be in a house, to find love with other people's exes, and then your exes wash up on the beach and be haters. And if you can't find a love partner in the house, they gonna vote your ass out. Or you rekindle with your ex. I guess you're gonna rekindle with this Jamar dude. I don't know. I'm gonna watch it for Davon. It probably will be a show that I quit watching after a few episodes. But I'm gonna watch it for Davon. And when she put all her business in the street, I'm gonna review that. She's the only black girl in the house, and she the oldest. Girl, just bring your ass back to the challenge. You want to be on TV that bad. She needs to start answering the challenge calls, facts, because I don't think X on the Beach gonna be the look for you. It's like reality show graveyard. Like, I guess she can't be on Celebrity. When they gonna announce the Celebrity Big Brother cast list? Because I guess she can't be on Celebrity Big Brother. She would have did better going on Love is Blind. Like, try Netflix show, The Circle. She's great at confessionals. I think she would be great at The Circle. She should have went on the challenge so she could at least get paid week to week and hopefully get right. They don't even win money at the end of X on the Beach. But like I said, I wouldn't know because I ain't never watched it to the end. But she would have done great on that show, Love Island, because people love Davon. People would vote for her to stay in the house. She would get the votes every week. And I actually like that show, Love Island. I just started watching it this past summer. Was my first season watching it. And I was like, oh, this is cute. Oh, well, y'all put me up on some tea. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to look out for it. I'm going to be rolling my eyes. But I'm going to watch Davon on the show. But, okay, I am going to end it because my friend about to be here in a minute. And if y'all haven't learned anything about me by now, I love to talk. That's why I love going live and talking to you all in the comments instead of just recording and uploading like I used to do. Because I'm a talkative person and I love to talk about these shows. And the people in my house don't like to talk about it. Even my friends. Even my friends, like I used to be like, y'all gonna watch my live? And it was like, what show? So I appreciate you all. I appreciate you all supporting the lives, getting the comments. We have a good time every week. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, I'm not gonna promise, no promises, but I do plan on watching The Real World 2 Homecoming and doing some kind of review this weekend on that. Um, so that'll look out for that this weekend, either tomorrow or Sunday. It might be Sunday because I'm probably not gonna watch it till tomorrow. I'm just going to go ahead and be honest because my friend gonna come over. We gonna get to drinking some Stella Rose and be talking, and we ain't gonna be watching the TV. So it'll probably be up Sunday. And next week is supposed to be the trio when we do the challenge on Thursday nights. But I need to get with Drew and Charles because I believe there's one more episode that will be the conclusion of the season. And I rather the trio meet at the end of the season instead of in the middle of the final, and then we still got to watch the second half of the final. But I will get with Drew and Charles and see their opinions on that. But the trio will be coming up either next week or the week after. Look out for that. And of course, we're going to keep these Friday nights rolling with All Stars. And I've talked to Charles and I'm going to talk to him again. I might try to get a panel together where we do something fun on New Year's Eve because I will be home and we can do like a challenge countdown, some of our favorites, play some games, get together, do a nice live with for on New Year's Eve because that is a Friday night, I believe. Yes. So look out for all of that good stuff. If you want more information, go ahead and follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Everything is Kiss My Cheeks TV on Instagram and Twitter. That's where I post all my reminders of things that I'm going to do on my YouTube channel. And you all have a wonderful weekend. I will see you all Sunday for The Real World. And y'all have a good night. Bye.